look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Leafs start the possession as we are now underway. Philadelphia's got it behind the net. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Great reach with the puck. The Flyers have it from their own end. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Picked up along the wall by Matthews. Great positioning in the defensive end. Sends it into the offensive zone. Cannon's moving the puck through his own zone. Out in midair, he slots it down to the ice. It frees up the puck. And called for the offside. We're going to face off.
Mitchkov's been struggling to find offense. You can certainly feel it in his play. You know, just look at his habits. He's holding on to the puck a little too long, not taking the shot when he has it. You can sense the frustration during this pointless streak.
The Flyers are in transition. Puts it in deep. Toronto's gained possession along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Nylander. Oh, sets up the puck. Well, they can't clear, but they maintain possession. Moves it quickly over to York. The Flyers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And he takes the feed. Nice collision on the play.
The sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Going for it along the board. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Cross save with ease. Moves it over to Michelli. Moves it to Tavares. Puck grab by Michelli. And that's a great hit play by Ristolainen. They get it out of the defensive end. Philadelphia's going to hold it against the wall. Takes it up, and they turn on the pressure. The lead was plugged up and that shot's blocked. Taken along the wall by Tippett. And now it's grabbed by Dvorak. They go on the attack through center. Here's a chance. Denies him with a save. Directs it on over to McLean. Gets the puck in deep. Brock Hines explodes it out into the corner. Had the side of the net, but doesn't go.
Gotta love offense, James, and the ability to score a goal. But this one just goes right off the pipe. That's frustrating.
Sends it quickly to Drysdale. The Flyers take it on the boards. Turned aside by Rose. Feeds it over. Close save, and he handles it with ease. Dishes it to Lorentz. Knocked off the puck there. And not much on that one.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
They got a face-off coming up here in the offensive end.
And the goaltender looks fatigued, James. So the best medicine right now for them is to find a way to put the puck to the net.
Philadelphia's got the puck against the half wall. Oh, and the reflex is back to the defensive.
I think that's some fast push justified right there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was very good, but he just reacts and keeps it over the net.
Greer up in his corner. They've got him off his pad. Takes the feed from the wing. The Flyers take possession in the defensive end. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Tony. And a great save.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Page is coming up on the back end as they send the puck in. From a tight angle, throws it on net. Covers it up. We'll get a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, we're still scoreless. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. And now he angles it across to Nylander. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Some last-second communication before both teams get ready to drop the puck here. Toronto's won it. Puck sent over to Riley. The Leafs play along the wing. Here's a clearing attempt from their own end. And his teammate comes up with it. Quick feed to York. Throws it in. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Nylander's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. Here's one of his own teammates with that shot. Oh, what a stop with the paddle.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Quick pass to Tanev. Solid hit on that play. Picked up around the boards by Nylands. And he's got that one. Forster's putting the steam. Pushes it across to Tanev. Matthews works the puck in his own zone. Here's a chance. Oh, trying to force it. Keeps it out.
The key to being a good goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. Advantage goalies for the first 20 minutes. Let's see if we get a goal here in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Flyers have run into a hot goals under James, but they can't get discouraged or frustrated. Just continue to do what they're doing. They have a majority of shots on net. They are holding possession. They just have to find a win to beat the tender once, and you know that they're passion for more.
And now he tries to get it across to Riley. And that's kept off of the neutral zone. He got all of that one. The Leafs take over on possession. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabs it in his own end. Slides it across to Konechny. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Leafs play it along the boards. Rocked him.
Our forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks, and man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Toronto's got the puck in their own end. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. Scooped up along the wall by Joshua. Toronto's got the puck along the board. Puck picked up by Drysdale. Blocks it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Broken up and centered by Brink. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Great defensive hits up play to pick it off. The Flyers have it now. Here's a short pass to York. Toronto's ready to go on the attack. Can't maintain possession after that hit. That's center ice now. He grabs the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Play is called for offside.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know your opponent's vulnerable.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've still got zeros on the board. Toronto's come up with possession into that neutral zone draw. Taken by Stetcher. Moves it quickly over to Forster. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. Toronto's got possession of the puck. The Leafs moving ahead. Moves it to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Loose puck and they're off to the races. And they're going to run off ice in here.
A great pace of play and aggressive nature here to keep this play alive to negate the icing.
McCann's taking it from his own end. Intercepts the puck. something scores! They're on the board here in the back half of this one.
They've been sniffing all around it all night, haven't they, James? But now they finally punched their ticket in the second half of this game. They got to find a way to get another one.
Toronto's push here in the second is paying off as they now lead by one.
Well, you can certainly see the energy shift in the bench and the coaching staff talking to the team about continuing to push the pedal to the metal here. While you have your opponent down, you got to attack them.
And that's blocked. Takes the feed. Moves it to Hummels. The Leafs take possession here in the open ice. Sidesteps the check. Puts up along the wall by Riley. The Flyers have it now. Knocked away from the offensive zone. Quick feed to Hummels. The Leafs get a hold of it. Feeds the puck over to Lawton. Muffs the shot attempt. Now over to Hummels. Oh, he's dialed in tonight. What a save on that one. Moves the puck to Lawton. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. The Leafs gain possession of the puck here in the offensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Ristolainen. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Brink. Hard save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. The Flyers going to work on offense. Ball's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, Toronto's up 1-0. And he takes the pass. And that's picked up right there.
Philadelphia's been working hard all night, James. They've been intercepting pucks at a great skill position, and it's been a defensive clinic. They've got to find ways to get to the other side. James, I believe there's going to be a goal right there, and infraction happens.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Sanheim's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, the PK unit can certainly reset the momentum in this game if they're able to kill it off. Their team is trailing by one. They want to keep it within reach. If they can do it, they will gain some momentum in this.
Yeah, guys, this power play is ranked top 10 in the league, and you don't want them to start off on the right foot here, but as we go into their first one of the game, if they get a chance, they might capitalize.
Putting the power in power play.
Well, power play is most effective when you have multiple options to keep your opponent guessing. That's exactly what they did, and they converted on it. What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Quick pass across to Tavares. Toronto's got the puck against the boards. The Flyers gain control of the puck. York lugging the puck. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. And now it's over to Robertson. The Leafs take possession of the neutral zone. The Flyers gain possession. And that's a smart heads-up play by Michkov. Pass to Konechny. Broken up in the neutral zone by McCabe. The Leafs take it along the wall. And down along the boards. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go. At least for now, right? Third period just around the corner. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Flyers played well for 40 minutes of play, James. They need to change their mindset. Refocus in this third period if they want to get back in this game. And it's going to start with puck retrieval. Having some urgency around it to be able to get it and hold on to it. I mean, they haven't had any possession time.
No quarter given here as they battle for the puck on the board. Center! And that's broken from someone in front. Here's a short pass to Nylander. Oh, it's across the line. Moves the puck over to Benoit. Nice hit on the play there. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call. The Flyers need to get one back here as they trail early in this third period, despite putting a lot of pucks on net. Philadelphia's won the draw.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in it. Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
And he sidesteps the check there. And he puts that on the side with ease.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Let's get the call. He's rolling up to the box for 2 minutes.
And you like to cross-check, you're sending a message to your opponent, but if the official is there, guess what? You're going to march your way to the box.
This team is aware that their penalty kill is raised toward the dot. It's something they've been actively working on to improve. And you know, with the confidence that they showed this, they might be able to nicely range shut down this power play right now.
Tries the slapper. Slides the puck across to the wrist. And manages to clear the zone. Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Puts it on net. You'll need more than that to beat him. Trying to get it out of danger. And the puck's out of harm's way. Here's a chase behind the net. Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. Here they come on the attack. From the front table, here's a shot. Bull's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
Philadelphia's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. It's loose. The Leafs going to hold the puck. Gets it out of his own end. And great hustle to come up with the puck. That's blocked. Sanheim stick handling in his own zone. Quick shot. Comes up with the stop. Woll's got the puck and he's going to hang on for a whistle.
Well, there's only one reason that this game is tight, James. It's the guy between the crease. He elects to hold on to that one. He has been dynamite.
Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. Toronto's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. They move the puck out of harm's way. And loses possession after a solid hit. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Takes a shot. And he stakes that one with the glove.
Well, this one's not going to go in, James, but he certainly's got to like the look that he's got here. And he created it on his own by reading exactly where the defender was on the ice.
Tavares is ready for the face-off as they'll continue to kill off this penalty. The Leafs win the draw. Under siege, trying to get it out of their zone.
Gilmy's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Flyers' power play has expired. Both teams now back at even strength.
That's a great job by the PK, James, protecting the lead. And the pressure's really on late in the game. And you put your players out there that can handle it and embrace it. And this group certainly did.
Philadelphia's been the better team tonight, in my opinion, but still, they trail here in the third period despite having the advantage in shots. Woll's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark, and it's a 2-0 hockey game. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Woll's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Leafs should return to their friendly confines on the schedule next as they open up a homestand, and so it's still available for that one. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Skates across the blue line. Looks to set up at the point now. Picks
touching the shutout.
Unable to reach that one. Puck scooped up by Ristolainen. And a quick pass to Tippett. Puck dumped in. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Nice speed at center, moves up ahead now. Toronto's got it along the wall. Moves it to Ristolainen. Philadelphia's got it into the offensive zone. Takes a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. That's not going to fool him. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. The Leafs come up with a defensive zone draw. Looking for space inside the D zone. Great possession along the wall. Takes the lead in the back end. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Puck picked up by Sanheim. Pucked into the opposite corner. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. They'll hang on to the puck after the play. It's a demolition derby night after that collision. Somebody stop there. Oh, nice stop.
Did a great job of tracking the puck, not one, but two good saves.
Denied by Wool. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Philadelphia's put plenty of pucks on net here tonight, but they still trail late in the third. Courier's won the draw. He got all of it. Back to the blue line. And that doesn't reach the net. 37 seconds left on the clock. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after all that chaos.
This is a much-needed reset for his team after some sustained ozone pressure by the opponent.
Looks like lineups are set. We're ready to get things back underway. Works it across to Nye. Offensive zone. Balls out to get hang on to the puck for a face-off. Philadelphia's won it. Now they go on the attack. Here's the shot. How many bodies in the way? Robertson. Denies him.
Ladar's dialed in and able to redirect that puck to the corner.
Tying seconds and he makes the save. Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. And there you go, your first shutout of the season. It's got to be a nice feeling there.
Well, yeah, it's what you work for, and really what the whole team works for, especially at the end of the game, wanting to protect it. But when you look at the performance tonight, it's a confidence booster. Anytime you don't allow a goal against, the likelihood of me starting the next game is pretty good.
everybody. Welcome to EA Sports. Well, the home team will try to finish up with some pride and end things on a positive after what has been a disappointing homestand. The Flames get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Sends it in on the attack. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Handles the pass. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Tries to feed it over to Konechny.
Philadelphia's had a really rough start to the season here, James. Just have a look at their record. I mean, wins are really tough to come by. There's no reason to hit the panic button just yet, but they're going to have to find some game within their game if they want to get back in this.
Through center along the wing. From behind the net. The Flames have it in the offensive zone.
What is your player or goaltender? So much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it is coming handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by same strength alone.
Nice job to escape the zone. And there he passes it to Pospisil. Taken by Rieger. And now he moves it to Frost. Devastating collision.
Some players get into the game by physically being early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
And there's the whistle, icing the call.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still no score in this one. The Flyers win the draw on their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing. There's something about the jump to his legs on this shift here, James. You just knew that he was going to drive play, and that's exactly what he did by winning the loose puck battle and then taking it to the net for the goal.
Efforts pay off as they get the Gainsborough Bulls closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah, and they're inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James. But when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
The Flames gain control of the puck against the wall. On the attack of the offensive end, right up the top. Taken along the wall by Zanga. Still by the goaltender. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down.
Rieger's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Happens at a great thing. There's another.
And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Calgary's open things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Oh, no! That deflection away. Plenty in this frame. The Flames have taken a 1-0 lead. Adrian's won the draw. They'll look to set.
The Flames are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out. And this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. 1-0 the score. Calgary's taking possession of their own end. And they send it right back to him. Feeds the puck to Coronado. Great positioning in the defensive end. Looks to get the puck over to Zamora. Quick pass to Abels. Routine pass saved me by Wolf. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Setters are set, face-off ready to resume play. Nice job tying up his opponent. Into the offensive end now. Oh, he's cooking now.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong. He's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
He's got a step. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. But you got to be aware when he's on the ice, you know that he's going to barrel down on you, and he's going to hit you. Separate body from puck, and that's exactly what he does there. And then, of course, retrieval ensues, and they're able to put it away.
The Flames extend the lead by 2 here in period number 1.
Well, I really like their play up to this point in the first period here, James. I mean, they've got themselves a 2-goal cushion because they've been relentless on the puck. But now it's about continuing to be urgent, not getting complacent, and sitting back, continue to attack.
Philadelphia's got the puck. Takes off the defender with some nifty moves. Good fight for the puck along the boards.
Certainly sense that the frustration has boiled over, James, at a tipping point. They're getting blown out in this game. But honestly, it's their problem. It's their issue because they weren't ready to start. They did not start on time, and there was none of that physical presence earlier in the game.
The Flames have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. Calgary's got the win off that draw. Poked away by Drysdale. Philadelphia is looking to break out of their own end. Receives the pass. Fires it into the offensive zone. And he shuts it over that last play. Slides into Pospisil. Slides the puck over to Coleman. Pass to Frost. And that's picked up by Michkov. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Slides it diagonally to Pospisil. Oh! That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what we see?
Philadelphia has been running around and chasing the game, with very disorganized out there, not aggressive, giving their opponent way too much time with the puck.
Calgary's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. Streaking through center, they go in the attack. The Flames looking against the half wall. The ball hits the puck inside the post.
The Flames running in a people in the offensive zone, shooting at will. This one wires out of the Flames are top their count, and then here to help them come to the lead.
Sends it in deep. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The Flyers ready to go on the attack. And a strong effort on that play.
Wolves been able to watch the game for most of the night from the other end because of the offensive production, the offensive zone, James, but there's a real good job there. Timing is everything. Staying focused, tracking the puck, and making a good save at the right time.
Wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to York. Teammates. Both sides mixed up in a battle for the puck along the wall. Puck grabbed by Couturier. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. There's the whistle, icing the call, big face-off looming.
Wolf's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
The Flames have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Calgary's in now. Broken up with the stick of the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Sealer. And then moves it across to Samoa. There it is. Stop by Wolf. And here comes the physical response.
Well, and this is in response of a dangerous hit, and now one of your players is injured, James. It's really important that you stand up, you stick up, and you defend in this situation.
Here we go.
Needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Fair to say that was a rather spirited affair on the ice. Looks like both teams have cooled their jets. And here's the upcoming face-off. Sent into the offensive zone. Can't hang on after that hit. The Flyers have played in their own end. Puck picked up by Deloria. Samola's moving it ahead. Excellent heads-up play to knock that puck down. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Taken by Hathaway. The Flames take possession here in the open ice. They put the puck into the offensive end. Grabbed along the board by Hathaway. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Moves to Sanheim. Philadelphia's looking to break out. And pokes the puck loose inside the offensive end. The Flames gain control of it. They shuts him down. Quick feed from Kaka. Held up along the boards by Douglas. Oh, what a hit he got on that hip check. And that guy's broken up. Here we go. They've really wrapped it up in time. Here we go in the zone. Here they are, trying to clear it. And it stays in the zone. There's the whistle as the goaltender will hang on and give his team a breather.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional. Certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
Take possession, sneaking in off the wing. York's got the puck in his own zone. Avoids the puck, trying to gain takes possession. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. He's got a little jump. Oh, I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or shoot. And wow, he's running out of real estate.
Scooped up along the wall by Coleman. And now it's grabbed by Tippett.
That's a great way to alleviate pressure and expectations early, James. You get on the board, and guess what? You hope that the floodgates really open. Well, certainly he looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the net.
Philadelphia's got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build on when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
Gets the puck in deep.
Really hearing it from the home crowd right now. They loved that play earlier that injured their player, and they're going to let him know it all night long.
The Flames are on cruise control here in the second. They have absolutely dominated. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Picked up along the wall by Coleman.
The goaltender's on the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Face-off coming up here. They were pleasant moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. The Flames have it now. Hit parade. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Pounder's fired up. The players are fired up. I know you're fired up for the whole period. Here we go. Third period starting on the wall. Simply too much to not enough at this point. All right, Charlotte, let's get your thoughts on what you've seen through 2 periods of play.
The Flyers don't get frustrated by a hot goaltender, James. They've been all over the offensive zone. They've thrown a ton of pucks net. I think they just got to get some net front presence here, some flash screens, try and take away the eyes of the goaltender and put one by.
Dished on over to Sanheim. And he slides it quickly to Reedcom. Puck grab by Weaver. Shakes off the coverage. Loses the coverage. What a save by Perez. He's got the puck along the wall. Takes a shot. Well saved.
Calgary's been all over their opponents tonight. They've been dominating in all areas of the game, in particular possession in the offensive zone. This one goes right off of the post. Otherwise, they would have even
possession. Puck scooped up by Michkov. Philadelphia going on the attack as they gain the zone. Pucks away in his own end. He scored!
We've seen this a number of times, James. He is so dangerous when he has the puck on his stick, and there it is yet again. He's only going to continue to produce in this league.
Tigers come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Oh, my! Scores! Continues in these home fans seem to have about enough.
Yeah, they have had enough, and they made money, and they're leaving the building. Why? Because they are frustrated with their team's lack of effort today and just getting blown out of the water.
And with that neutral zone draw, makes his presence known on the ice. Tigers got the puck in the zone. The Flyers gain control of the puck. Sends the puck to Drake. And he loses control of the puck. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call.
Jackson's having himself a great night tonight. Multiple points in this one so far. I just feel like he's playing a game of chess out there, but he's the one with the puck on his stick. So he is manipulating the pieces on the ice to open that lane, whether it's for a pass or whether it's for a great shot. He's having himself an outstanding one, elevating his line mates with him.
Passes on over to Pospisil. Gains the zone through center. Center faces. Scores! And that's 3 unanswered goals. And as my mom likes to say, they're cooking with gas.
And you can expect that they have put their opponents on their heels. This is a team that knows that they wear their opponents down. Now they gotta keep the pedal to the metal.
Anderson over to Pospisil. Great pressure to Boston from the Blue Jays. Look out, here they come on the attack. The Flyers are ready against the Nordics. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Brooks. Here's a chance on the attack. We're going to get a penalty coming. Bonsoir tout le monde. Welcome back to EA Sports. Alongside Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. We are in Montreal, off the mecca of hockey. This is what it's all about. Puck is thrown. Let's do this hockey. Cross corner open. Works it across to Caulfield. Takes the feed. The Flyers gain possession of the ball. Taken along the wall by Sanheim. Scoops up the puck here. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. Tries to feed it over to Sanheim. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play.
Hitchcock's been showing signs of frustration, just on a pointless streak right now. And as a player, you really want to feel like you contribute. You can do lots of things well, but when you don't get on the score sheet, you don't feel like you're doing much.
Philadelphia's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Montreal's got a hold of the puck now. Quick pass to Slafkovsky. Dishes it to Caulfield. Takes the pass. Denies him with a save.
Ladar's been solid in this game, and that's a nice save right there. And it's important as well for his confidence. We know what happened last game. He got going off, James. Man, that was a tough hit right through the body, and you feel the effects, almost bone crushing, but he gets back up.
We're still in the early stages of this period. The game is still scoreless. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Montreal's got possession of the puck. And the pass is picked up. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Moves it quickly over to Matheson. Across the line down the left wall. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. It's still in the zone and taken by a teammate. Great feed from the left side. Here's a short pass to Matheson. Great lead. Tremendous play for the team as he blocks it. Montreal's got the puck along the boards. Takes that pass back at the point. And it goes off the stick. Big time stop there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. Turn the brain off and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you. And he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Oh, quick move to sidestep the kick. Puck picked up by Anderson.
I really like the way they move the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck to the one side in that really small area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got moved on from Gary. I wonder if it now opens the game up.
Samona's moving the puck to his own zone. Andre's got it along the boards. Anderson, easy pass saved by Rosenberg.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of his puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient, he's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Philadelphia's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And he takes the dish. Konechny's got it in the offensive zone. He's in all alone. Great save. Drives it to the crease. Redirected off one of his own linemen there. Fires it on net. He's been turned aside by Rosenberg. And he coughs it up with the pass. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Zadar has found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, too positioned to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Evans has it in their own end. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Slides the puck over. Taking bites in it. Great save from Intella.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
And the puck clears the zone. The Flyers have it behind the net. Andre's taking it from his own end. Moves it around along the half wall.
With a power play unit, rules at stake. They knew that they had an opportunity to get the equalizer in this game, and they executed perfectly. That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage, you open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
Philadelphia it's beginning to look like their version of their team here after that goal.
Well, yeah, and you can see their body language after that counter-strike as well, James. You could feel the energy kind of pulsing throughout the bench. You almost knew and felt like something was coming. And if you're the coach, you like that. You give it to the spot. It's a response to an early goal or dancing, as opposed to exactly what you asked for.
Now, these are the saves and the know the goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got it now. Textbook stop by Montembeault. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here we go. Puck's in deep. Feeds the puck to Ristolainen. Moves it to Konechny. Good hit to knock the puck loose. Devastating collision into the boards. Single stop by Montembeault. The Canadians have it now. Philadelphia's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle.
Sanheim's earlier injury is going to keep him out of the game, James. We've just received confirmation from the staff, and this isn't good.
Not good at all. Huge blow for the team. And somebody who's just so well-liked, too, right? Those intangibles that he brings on the bench as well at times like this.
Yeah.
Don't like seeing it. The forward lugging the puck. Gaining momentum up along the side. That's the break out of the low end.
Montembeault's got great rebound control and just pitches that at times, but
sends it over to Newhook. Off target. The Flyers have it behind the cage. Slides it diagonally to Cates. And they're going to go off their line change after sending the puck in. The Canadians to play from the defensive zone. And that one's stolen at center ice. Takes the puck at the point.
I think he had more time than he thought here, James, with the pressure coming in on him. He just releases the puck quick and he misses wide.
Quick pass to Couturier. Knocks the puck down with a stick. Play whistle dead. Offside the call.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. The Flyers take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Carries it across the line. Great reach with the poke check by York. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next. Right. Both teams back on the ice. They're lined up, and period number 2 is about ready to go. And if everyone's so far, now side's giving it a short time here as we open things up in the second. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Montembeault's been the most valuable player in this game, James. I mean, he's been so busy. They're lucky that this game is still tied.
Here's a chance to put the puck from his own end. Off the glass and stays in.
You're trying to make a smart, safe play and get it out, but you got to make the proper read and look to where everyone is. They're converged along the wall, and they got to find a way to clear that. It doesn't get out. Now they're on their heels.
Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Takes control of the puck. From center, they get into the attacking area. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Over the line they come. Dropped on the open ice. York stick handling in his own zone. Montreal's got to hold him against the wall. Philadelphia's got possession here in the offensive zone. Directed over to top. approach the midway mark, we got a tie game. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And he is locked into that save as play continues. The Flyers get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Gets it over to Samula. Here's a race for the loose puck. Montreal's got the puck. And Gray has to the cut off of the puck. And a piece of the play as action continues. Shot by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And both centers glide into the dot as the face-off set to resume. Adrian wins the face-off. Slides it on over to top. And now he tries to get it across to Gallagher. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Michkov. And they'll dump it in. The Flyers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Batted down out of midair. The Canadians gain control of the puck. Gains the zone through the middle. The Flyers gain possession in their own end. From the point, they take control of it. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. Here he is with the backhander. Tremendous block on the one.
Well, the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Moves it quickly over to York. Dumps the puck in. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Takes the puck behind the net. Konechny's looking around. Got him in the defensive end. Great stick work at the steal. Nice stuff by Montembeault. And now it's grabbed by Tippett. Here's a short pass to Andre. And he stops that cannon there. Picked up along the boards by Tippett. Scores the go-ahead goal. Puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck, quickly sends an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. He's dialed in from start to finish on this goal here, James. I mean, he wins the loose puck battle. He's got great positioning. He fights for it as well. And then he powers out. I mean, he recognizes that he can take the ice, not allow his defender back in, and he takes it to the paint.
The Flyers have persevered. They've weathered the storm, and look at this. They now lead here late in the second.
This should give them a real jolt here, James, and now heading to the intermission with the lead, and this is really important that they feed off of that energy, and they come out in the third time.
That goes wide. The Habs control the puck against the wall. Anderson's got in the offensive end. And he loses both the puck and his balance after that hit. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Dumps it in. The Habs have it against the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. To his teammate. Thunderous hit check. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Caulfield. Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Up along the wing. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Picks up the puck in his own end. Moves it to Forster. And nearing the final minute of the second, out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Dumps it in. The Flyers have it behind the net. Feeds it to Forster. From the defensive side, they move the puck around. Getting a little too physical to maintain possession. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the third period coming at you in moments. Who's ready for some more hockey? Welcome back to EA Sports, Savelsky Pounder, and here we go with period number 3, moments away. Buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. All right, let's get Thor Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. This is what you've seen.
Montreal's got to find a way to manage the puck and do something with it here, James. You just look at the possession numbers here. Way to go and really tell the story of this game while they're trailing. They have to have urgency. They've got to be on point on the puck and then take it to the net.
Here's a save by Montembeau. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Philadelphia's put a lot of shots on net here, and they lead it as a result early in this third period. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Here's the clearing attempt. Kristolainen's got control of it now behind the cage. Scooped up along the wall by Tippett. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Great pass from the left wing up the middle now. Can't pull the trigger. Looks to pass it to Tippett. Dumps the puck in. Penalize that opportunity. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Suzuki. Quick feed to Hudson. Listen for the trigger from authority. And he takes the feed.
He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hands in his goal.
Quick pass to top. That's a touchdown save by Bernard.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
And that's a great hit up put in the offensive zone. Puts it in deep. Montreal's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's stolen and they'll get on the attack.
The Flyers are in a tight game. They've got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been in great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert. Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge, James. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Flyers lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. The Canadians will play it in their own end. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. The Flyers take it along the wall. Sends it into the offensive zone. Handles the puck. They gain the zone from the left side. Takes the body. Philadelphia's looking to break out. Tosses it to Drysdale. The Canadians take possession. Screws them. Turns them away. To the middle. Stop. Pinned up along the boards. Taken along the wall by Konechny.
tendency that often presents itself late in the game. You wonder why it is not that great, and you can certainly finish it.
Pass across to Caulfield. From the neutral zone now. Always on the button collision. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Here's a short pass to Tippett. Moves it to Brink. Philadelphia is moving it along the wing. Takes a shot. Routine save made by Marshall. The Flyers have it now. Play whistle dead. Penalty coming up. The Canadians are being called for tripping.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets his sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
Anderson over to the goal. And that's put away by Heathcock. Sent into the opposite side. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Moves the puck along the half wall. Great poke check on the wrist. And the puck clears the zone. The Canadians scoop it up along the boards. Philadelphia is looking to break out of the wrong end. Works it across to Michkov. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Find some space in the corner. Grabbed along the board by Michkov. Quick feed to Forster. Moves the puck. Trying to clear. Puck picked up by Curiel. Clears the zone, and they needed that.
It's such a great play, James. I mean, at this time of the game, you have to find a way to get the puck out. You're under a lot of pressure. You got to be aware of everyone and where they are on the ice, and you get the clear. Great play.
Philadelphia's got the puck. The Canadians grab possession of the puck. And that's just out of reach. Grabs the puck here in their own end. The Hawks take it around the wing.
Jobs almost ready to get back on the ice.
Montreal's back to even strength. Huge effort by their penalty kill unit. And he's able to handle that one.
Frustrating here for the group that went out there, James, on this power play. A critical time of the game, an opportunity to score, and you don't do it. Real deflating.
Philadelphia's got the puck along the boards. Oh, it looked like he had the corner, but he picked it off the side of the net. Philadelphia's got it now. Battle along the boards for the puck. Taken by Forster. The Canadians gain control of the puck.
Nothing gives confidence to a team more than a big save, and he's been doing it all night, James.
Big face-off here, and it's almost like there's blood in the water.
Yeah, the goaltender's been peppered extremely fatigued, so you got to make sure you win this battle of the game, and you're going to run deep to the net.
Just slide! Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. The Flyers win the faceoff.
Send your goals down on that bottom hand, a clean win, and you can see them all setting up, looking to attack the net against this entire group.
Oh, puck to the stop. There's the horn. That means overtime is looming. Both teams will refresh and will come back with the drama next. Can they take advantage of doing that draw? And that shot gets caught in traffic. And they get the puck out of the defensive end. Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. He's got a chance to win it here. Montreal's got possession of the puck. Quick pass to Dobson. On the backhand. Gives them nothing in front.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Konechny's going to play it against the half wall. Moves it quickly over to Dobson. And that's intercepted by Suzuki. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Still anyone's game as we approach the final minute of overtime. Montreal's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Flyers have it from their own end. From the open ice, they gain the line. Matheson's got the puck in his own zone. Now he flies it up to Laine. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. The Flyers will start with the puck as they win the opening faceoff here. Scooped up along the wall by Hitchcock. Tries to feed it over to York. Picked off by Curtis. And uses the length of his stick to knock the puck away. The Predators have it against the wall. Drysdale. Gets the puck in deep. Sends the pass over. Perfectly executed hip check there. Grabbed in the open ice by Drysdale. Moves it to Konechny. Moves the puck behind the net. Takes the feed at the point. Goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Hitchcock's been showing some frustration. You know, when you want to contribute as an athlete, especially when you have a strong skill set, and then you're in a pointless streak, man, the frustration grows and it builds, and you start to squeeze the tip tight.
And there's the save. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We're still scoreless. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. From a tough angle. And a stop by Jones.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. The foundation, the lower half is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Stops that one.
To the corner.
Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Takes a shot. And that ricochets off the twig of right. And the legs clogged up blocking that. And now it's over to a Bautista. Gains the zone along the right wall. Great defensive effort with the stick. Pass back to the point. And he's blocked against the right. Andre's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Woods got the puck along the wing. Knocks into the offensive zone. Takes the puck along the boards. Oh, great save right there in the play.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Left set in deep. Feeds it over to Forsberg. Slides it across the wood. And the puck departs the zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up. Past the midway mark in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. On the shot, player zeros. The Predators take it off the wall. Grabbed along the board by Michkov. Backtracks with the puck, but maintains possession. And they get the puck out. Puck dumped in. And now it's grabbed by Yossi. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. That's glove by Lavar. Moves the puck over to York. Great pass from the left wing. Quick feed. And now it's stopped. Nashville's got a hold of the puck now. Quick feed to Smith.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Nashville's got possession at center. Slides it diagonally to Smith. Blocker. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-up at the other end. Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to... Won the draw, and they'll go to work.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Nashville's got it in their own zone. Stamkos takes it into the offensive end. And that's broken up. Quick pass to Abels. Philadelphia's got it against the boards. He's moving the puck through his own zone. Moves it over to Marchessault. You'll need more than that to beat him. Grabs the puck in the corner. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it up. The Flyers in possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to York. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Predators gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Oh, another great save right there.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last defensive save, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Sends it in on the attack. Takes the feed. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. Who will be the first to light the man here as play gets underway in the second? All right, partner, we've got a pretty good sample size of what we've seen in this one tonight. Your assessment of the coaches will certainly be pleased with that opening frame, James. Not 20 minutes, they had the majority of shots. They attacked the net and were really aggressive around it. That attack mentality needs to continue, and they'll be preaching the same stuff. Continue with the good habits. Continue with the shot selection. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Philadelphia's taking possession in their own end.
Great face-off win by the center. Now they can get out of their zone and get a change.
Picked up along the wall by Forsberg. Pass in front, and that chance is blocked. Fires it into the offensive zone. Jones hangs on to the puck to stop the play. Teams are lined up, and we are ready to take this draw. Couturiers won the draw there on the attack. Uses the force on that hit. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Samola's taking it from his own end. Fires into the offensive zone. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. The Flyers carry along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Tippett. Being stopped by the goaltender right in front. Slides the puck to Shea. The Predators cross the blue line and are on the attack. And he denies that great opportunity there. More than half the period left to play. Still scoreless in this one. Nashville's won the faceoff. He kicks it. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. And he kicks that one out as he gets a piece of the glove. Now he serves for that loose puck along the boards. Check it along the wall by Keith. Slides the puck ahead to the board. The Predators take over on possession. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. And he takes the pass. Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. Forster's got it through center. Moves the puck up to Holla. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Nashville's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Tries to get it over to Holla. Here they come. Solid check to slow him down. The Flyers move the puck to the defensive zone. Sends it in deep. Nashville's gained possession along the boards. The Predators have it now. Moves it quickly over to McCarron. Scooped up along the wall by Holla. The Predators play it along the wall. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. The Predators will now be undermanned with a cross-checking penalty.
That'll always be a call. If you extend your arms in cross-check, you're serving two.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
In a scoreless game, James, an opportunity to go up by one. They'll want to gain possession right off the draw and set the tempo.
Moves it to Barrett. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. There's no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
Chance to reset here on the draw, this man advantage. Swoops in and grabs the puck, but the center's tied up in the scrum on the draw. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Looking for space inside the D zone. Better save. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Grabs it in his own end. Grabs the puck and moves on out here at this man advantage. Nashville's got a chance to work the transition game down to shorthanded. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Brink stick handling in his own zone. The Flyers play it along the boards. Jones has the puck and holds on for a whistle. continue to be short-handed here. Nashville's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Svechkov's across the line now and on the attack in the offensive end. The Flyers take it from their own end with time running on this man advantage. And there's the pass. And he sprints to the bench to get the extra attacker out on the ice. Time's up for the power play. Both teams back to equal strength. Let's see what the officials have called. Svechkov's getting 2 for interference here. He's off to the box.
Well, you're going to get the interference call anytime you impede the forward movement of your opponent when they do not have the puck. You got to allow that to happen, otherwise you're going to the box.
Philadelphia's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
It can certainly be frustrating when you get multiple opportunities and you don't cash in. You have another opportunity right now. The focus has to be to win the faceoff, get to their positions, and put the puck to the net. Keep it simple.
Still some precious time left on this power play as they get set to drop the puck. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. Here's a chance to get it out of their own end. And he's able to move the puck across the blue line and out of harm's way. Both sides mixed up in a battle for the puck along the wall. And he cuts it out with the pass. Receives the pass. Here's a shot. And now that's on that one. The Predators scoop it up along the boards. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Philadelphia's gained possession. And sends it just out of reach. Grabbed along the board by Michkov. Yossi's loving the puck. The Flyers ready to go on the attack. Here's a shot. And makes the save. And he stays on his feet after that hit. Quick shot. Denied by the goaltender. Passes the puck over to the target.
Hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Well, after all sorts of chances, they got another big face-off looming here.
Well, and the goaltender, I mean, he's been standing tall in the net. He's doing everything to keep the opponent at bay, but they got the offensive zone face-off. They want to strike now while the iron is hot. They have the sustained pressure.
They get it into the defensive end. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Quick feed to Blankenburg. The Predators get their man back into the box.
James, the PK was a specialty team that I actually played on, and a good aggressive habits there, and it leads to the kill.
The Predators gain possession. Trying to exit the defensive zone, and his teammate comes up with it. Nashville's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Flyers will lose a man, trading the ball.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping ball.
Guys, we know this power play is ranked toward the bottom of the league, but when the power play has become visible,
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
They are quickly pressing here on the offensive end.
Well, the roll-up does not go on, and no one can believe it, James. We're going to have another look at it. Man, was that ever electric. This is unbelievable that he can get to this puck. You think it's in the net, and he comes out of nowhere with a solid athletic save.
What an opportunity here on the power play with this offensive zone draw.
It's all about motion and puck movement. Make the goaltenders already fatigued move.
Nashville's won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Stops the hole. And the puck's not hurt. Jordan's got it behind his own net. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. to Stamkos. The Predators looking against the half wall. Picked up by Marchessault. And he made the save to keep Ottawa out of the net. And he did so with 2 wall.
You know he's a fierce competitor, and he's able to make consecutive saves there, James.
Great save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's at. And it's so easy when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the puck. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert.
Courier's quick stick lands the puck near center. Nashville's got the puck along the boards. Horton's got it along the wing. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Jones freezes the puck and opts for the whistle. Here in the later stages of this period, Nashville's up 1-0. O'Reilly's won the draw here in their own zone. Makes the move and the puck hops away from him. Takes the feed. Nashville's got it in the neutral zone. And there's the horn. 2 down, 1 more to go. Both teams will get a chance to catch their breath and get ready for a big third period next. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Carter. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Well, this is the portion of the game we like to call crunch time, kids. Third period is now underway. Got 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Flyers haven't had any possession time, James, and as a result, they haven't created any offense. Their opponent has really taken it to them, really worn them down, put them on their heels, and they spend a lot of time in their own zone.
Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck. Coaches love these plays, right? You're not the one that's necessarily going to gain possession, but you're going to create it.
Fires it. Oh, he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Sweet spot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out, and they'll go off for a line change.
Well, this is a smart play, James. Instead of trying to carry it and transport it yourself, you get the line change. Now you got fresh legs out there to attack.
The Predators will play from the defensive zone. Slides it over to Marchessault. Oh, smart heads-up read. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Good use of the body on the play. Comes out at the stop. Quick pass to Hall. Set it up. Here he is, Rousseau now. Shuts it down.
Now, really safe back there. He's really owning his crease.
And look at this. They're going right to the field touching here. Scooped up on the knee. Toss it into the ozone. Nashville's got a hold of the puck now. The Flyers look to start the transition game. Here's a short pass to Ristolainen. Sent into the offensive zone. Nashville's got possession of the puck. Passes over to Pervix. Philadelphia's got control of it now from their own end. Picked up along the wall by Ristolainen. Philadelphia's got the puck. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop.
Nashville's found pucks quickly tonight off of rebounds in front of the net and push to the perimeter. And this is really important for the goaltender. They've been able to see everything. Their sight lines have been great, and they've been able to anticipate play. The reason why they're staring down the shutout.
Oh, surfs up a little too sweet with that save. Dallas is on the schedule next, and they will provide a stiff competition here as these two teams get set to collide. More than half the period has expired. 1-0 the score. has won the face-off deep in their own end. Moves it quickly over to O'Reilly. No room for that one to get through. And they're off to the races for the loose puck. And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. Puck grabbed by O'Reilly. Looks to make the play over to Evangelista.
Didn't mean to step on you like that, James, but look at that hit, and it just took me off guard.
And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Ginning. Philadelphia's in now. They go on the attack through center. And he avoids the puck. Jones has it and freezes the play.
Someone that is controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will. And he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about the spark and what comes next.
The Predators have continued to put lots of pucks on net, and they lead it here in the third. The Flyers win that offensive zone face-off. Ristolainen's got it against the boards. And here we go with a clutch third period goal to even things up.
Well, it's outstanding to stay in this game, James. I mean, it's all about the ups and downs and weathering the storm. They've done everything in this one, and they find themselves clawing their way back to evens. The goaltender's always going to tell you after a great game that it's all about the team win, James. But I think he's disappointed here because he could just taste the shutout. He's had a fantastic game, one that he deserved and possibly earned. Just let that one go through.
The Flyers' last goal, Cheryl.
It is massive, isn't it? And the timing is impeccable. Right at the end of the game, you find a way to get the equalizer, and this really puts the opponent on their heels. It tightens up their stick, so they have to attack and find a way to get to the net.
Both sides taking it to that puck along the wall. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. He got rid of that one on the right. Puck scooped up by Joseph. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And the pass is redirected. They're going to stop it. Let's get the call. Ristolainen's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Well, the official's right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to hit the box for two. Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Slides it back to the blue line. And down he goes to the puck goes free. Moves it to York. They put the puck into the offensive end. Quick feed to Shea. And a stick break setup. Philadelphia's on the attack. Can't get it to go. Here's a chance. Oh, how about that?
They don't need these packs, James. That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. He does exactly that, and he takes you into shot threat. Ladar's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? The Flyers win the draw. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Oh, it's a full clearing attempt as it's tipped in.
That won't keep you on the PK, that's for sure, James. The coach wants that puck out, and it's on your stick. You got to make sure that it goes 200 feet down the ice.
And that's offside, stopping the play.
Back and forth action, back and forth penalties as one from each team is into the box.
The Flyers once again send out their penalty unit. O'Reilly's won the draw at center. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end. The Predators have it behind the cage. Nashville's got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Evangelista.
making huge saves like that one right there, right from the slot.
Nashville's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Still a tight one here as we approach the final minute of the third. That one's turned to somebody.
Lagares has been dominating the crease tonight. He's turned away a lot of high-danger shots, and he's really found a way to build some momentum for his team, giving a real opportunity to win. Holmberg's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and works on him. Finally, he dashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get the tally.
Power play will continue once this offensive zone face-off resumes. They look good.
Well, they look great, but the goaltender looks fatigued, so they're going to win this time. They have to have urgency and take the puck to the net and see if he can press.
Philadelphia's got the puck in their own end. And he can't hang on after that hit. Taken by Yossi. With some open space here in the neutral zone. And now it's caught by Forsberg. Lets it go. Wow, he may have just stopped the goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of it.
That was insane.
It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, complete output. It's everything wrapped into one. Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
The Predators are looking to protect the lead here late in this third period as they have been the dominant offensive club. The Borax won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Stop there with time running down. There's the final word. They'll do it here this evening. It was a game that went back and forth. You know, when you're winning, you find ways to win these types of games, but when you're losing, the streak continues here, Bobby.
Yeah, it really does. And for the coaching staff, they're going to go into the room and they're going to try and draw some positives from it. Well, I'm telling you, the team doesn't want to hear it because at the end of the day, it's still a loss.
The Senators hold bragging rights on the heels of winning the last one in this matchup. Both these teams look ready to go. As does the official. Let's bring it on. Great night for hockey. Period number 1 is underway. Gets the puck in deep. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Strong use of the ball to force the puck loose. Picked up along the boards by connection. Here we go. Puck's in deep.
your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit is just that.
Moves it quickly over to Cousins. What happened?
Well, a squandered opportunity right there, James. Not often that you get in tight on a goaltender like that. You got to make good on it. At very least, you got to get a high-danger chance.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. His teammates in front.
He does a great job being such a position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But his two opportunities in it to get the job done.
The Senators have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Great pressure on the offensive end by Dvorak. Nice throw opening from the right side. Huge steal in his own end. Whips on that. Inside the offensive zone. And he shot it down and scored cannon. Ottawa's gained possession along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Andre. Slides the puck to Dvorak. That's dumped in, and they'll get a fresh group of forwards out there. The Senators will play on their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Dumps it in. The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Dumps it in. Ottawa's looking to break out of their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Sends the puck across. Always had a piece of it to keep it out.
I tell you, some fast twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Giroux's got the puck.
Mitchkov's body language says it all. He is frustrated, and anytime you're on a team, you want to contribute, especially when you know what you can do. You're a confident player, but all of a sudden, the stick gets a little bit tighter. Habits are a great thing. Numbers are another.
Philadelphia's got the puck. Ottawa's got possession here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Puck moved over to Tippett. The Senators take possession in the defensive end. Motion to Gray. Intercepted outside by York. Dumps the puck in. Spence has got the puck in his own zone. Pass across to Perron. Puck fired in deep, and they'll go for a team. Angles it over to Brink. An easy save by Omar. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to put competitive edge and an intensity.
Late goings of this period. Still no score in this one. The Flyers win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Ottawa's got control of the puck. Moves it on over to Kachuk. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Solid body contact. The Senators are across the line and into the offensive end. The Flyers have it from their own end. Nice zone entry from the left. Puts it in deep. Ottawa's got him behind the net. Crystal Island's looking to make something happen here in the corner. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps it at bay.
Carves down his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now. True position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. He has to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Philadelphia's got the puck inside the offensive zone. Here's a shot from the top position. And he stopped that one. Here's the ball that goes.
Unfortunate for him that these Minnesota right now goals because he just got his bell rung.
Long lead pass to Abels. Oh, against some tired defenders as icing is the call. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Slides in off the wing after the centerman tied him up. Quick shot. Oh, he needed to make that save. Makes the save. There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Still looking for the game's first goal as we are underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Senators have generated a ton of shots, been really aggressive in the offensive zone in particular, James. I think they're going to need to get more net front presence if they want to put it by the Tenders having an outstanding game.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Nice job tying up his opponent. Right up the gut, here they go. Oh, that one comes up short as he just gets enough of that one. And that plays offside. They got a face off on it.
Well, the officials aren't going to let this go on, James. There's going to be coincidental calls here. No harm, no foul, though. Both of them are going to the box.
And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
On a 4-on-4, you can expect all players on the ice when you're possessing the puck to activate. You have to be able to support the puck carrier. And if you're a defender, you know you're jumping into a lane going north.
From the wall. Pushes it off. Handles the puck on the point. There's the whistle and a much-needed one on that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here, and they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
Ottawa's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Trying to clear. Oh, that's kept in at the line and blocked.
This is a really tough one. You got to be strong on your stick, and you got to make sure that you get it outside into the neutral zone, especially when everyone's moving forward.
Philadelphia's got the puck in the defensive end. And there's the whistle icing the call. The Setters will glide into the dot. Ottawa's got it in the offensive zone.
Puck possession right off the draw, James, against a very tired group who just iced the puck, leads to an opportunity.
And he takes the dish. shot, and he scores! Well, partner, it was only a matter of time before you know who got on the score sheet.
Yeah, it's almost like when the lights are the brightest against this team that he finds a way to get it done. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. I mean, he's a point-per-game player in this series. He's a massive contributor for his team.
Missed it after that. Makes the save.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination on his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot in the net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Quick feed from Michkov. Takes a shot, and he comes up with the stop there.
Stützle's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Ottawa's been just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. The Senators win it in the defensive zone. Through center along the wing.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
Broken up in center. Right up the gut into the offensive end. The Senators get a hold of the puck in their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Straight up the middle. Here they come. The Senators take the puck through the neutral zone. Dumps it into the other end. Ottawa's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now it's grabbed by Michkov. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Works it across to Eller. The Senators play it on the boards. Slot shot. And a great save.
Nadal's been dialed in right from puck drop, James. I mean, he's made the key save that he's needed to make, and it's all about for a tender managing the momentum swings of the game. And the timeliness of the saves have really given his team an opportunity.
Here in the late goings of the period, 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Ottawa's got possession here in their own end. Gaining momentum along the wing. Sends it into the offensive zone. Gets a hold of the puck behind the net. Grabbed along the board by Forster. Goes around along the top wall. Ottawa's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, thunderclap, and knocks him off the puck. Officials are taking control of this one here, and offsetting penalties sending both to the box, but obviously the coach doesn't like the call.
Yeah, he doesn't like it. It's offsetting, James, but he doesn't think it should be, and sometimes it's the easy play for the official to send both off.
A little 4-on-4 hockey as both teams step inside the face-off circle.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can bet your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
The Flyers take possession in the neutral zone. And he easily stops that one. Puck picked up by Shabbat. Quick pass to Patterson. Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. There it is. That's a wrap for period number 2. Both teams will get a chance to get a little breather here. And we'll come back. Third period action next.
Sanderson's not going to be able to return to this game here. James just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. Slides the puck across to Patterson. And he takes the feed. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Stopping the goaltender.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner before the danger.
And a smart heads-up read to come up with the puck.
The Flyers are doing a great job of anticipating the play, and that's why the puck is on their stick. They're intercepting pucks all game long. They've got to make good on them. They've got to head north and start crashing in.
Konechny's got it along the boards. Here's a shot. Single step by Oma. Penalty coming up here. The Flyers will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Not a great penalty to take. I mean, you're down a goal. You're trying to fight to get back in this game, and now you find yourself shorthanded.
And they take possession here in the offensive zone. Time to go on the attack. Shuts them down. Martel misses the net. Oh, I think he wants that one back.
You know he does. Uses his physicality and his IQ to get to that scoring area, and then he whiffs it. I mean, he's going to want that one back, James.
He's moving it ahead. Sends it across. Shot. The Flyers come against the wall. Slides it diagonally to Drysdale. They move the puck this way. Picked up along the wall by Drysdale. Ottawa team possession along the boards. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. The Flyers will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. And a snap wave here on the shot attempt. Oh, it's in... Oh, no! And there's another great save. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Stars last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Sneaks in there on a tie-up and comes up with the puck.
Whenever you're playing an opponent that you're a rival with, you know that there's just this intrinsic motivation to try and win the game beyond the points that are on the line. And the coach knows that he doesn't want to lose to the opponent. He wants to find a way to win, make the adjustments, and be the better coach.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff.
Star's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save. And he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you're guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
control the puck against the wall. Andre skedaddling in his own zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Ottawa's got the puck along the wall. Through the neutral zone along the boards in time. And he passes it up ahead to Kachuk. Philadelphia's looking to break out of their own end. He's stopped out of behind the net. Ottawa's got the puck along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Feeds and scores. Denied by the defender. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove right to the wall. There's a chance. Save made by the goalie.
Fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves out of the goal.
Player in front. Oh, here we go. This team will take it to another gear. And come out here. And it's picked up by the game. And finally they get it out of the room. And here they go in transition. Hallmark's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. The Senators will return to their friendly confines on the schedule next as they open up a homestand, and tickets still available for that one. The Flyers win it. Puck grab by Brink. Ottawa's got the puck. Icing at the front center ring. Here we go. Rush. On the stick.
The Senators have played extremely well within their system tonight. They've been defensively structured and they've been layered in their own zone, and now they're protecting the shutout. You know that the Senators made some saves. They've seen everything, but it's really great when you can get the big fat zero at the end of the game. Ladar's been dialed in and tracking extremely well tonight, James. Everything that's coming at him, he can see, and that's something that is really critical in the game. You make the timely stop that's needed to give your team some confidence in front of you.
Here's the chance to clear the puck from his own end.
This is done perfectly, James. No stop sign here. You know, you knocked it on the numbers, a nice clean hit, and everyone on the bench erupts with that one, knowing that not only do they gain the puck, but a message-sending hit along the wall.
How did he stop that one?
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
From center they get into the attacking area. The Flyers will play from the corner. Ottawa's got the puck. The Senators will play from the defensive zone. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Brink's got the puck.
The goaltenders of the Iceland defense for a reason. Philadelphia somewhere to hard yes during a game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still a game to have to fight right to the end.
Steelers moving the puck through his own zone. Ottawa's got a hold of it along the wall. Moving attempt. Well, they don't clear, but they still have the puck. Big shot there. That's how you finish a player. Loses his balance on the play. And he sidesteps the check there. And he dodges the hook kick there. Big time stop there. Hallmark's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Ottawa's looking to close things out here late in this third period as they continue to lead. The Flyers will go to work here in the offensive zone. 60 seconds in this one. Handles it along the blue line. And a strong defensive effort to get in front of them. Puck not loose after that hit. Feeds it on over to Forster. And that play's neutralized. Scores! And he hits the hat are lined up, and we are set to get things going. The Oilers are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Here they come on the attack down the left side. And takes that one right in the chest and gobbles it up.
Ekholm's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Picked up along the boards by Drysdale. With the stop. And Kuban tracking in front blocks that one. As soon as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. The Oilers have it now. Handles the puck. Here's a short pass to Drysdale. And finds it in midair. Oh, look at this. Here they go. They've got numbers. What a steal in his own end. Drysdale staying the line and on the attack. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Puck scooped up by Ekholm. Exploded on him in the opening.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make sure that you can hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. So you got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Nugent Hopkins quick on the draw. Quick pass across to Roslovic. Sends the pass over. Oh, he missed the net. What a chance.
Well, you can work all game to get this look, James. So when you get that opportunity, at the very least have to hit the net. He misses wide, and he cannot believe it.
Edmonton's moving the puck through center ice. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Deflected in front. Comes up with a big pad save to deny. Taken by Sealer. Sends it in on the attack. Skinner's going to hang on to the puck for the whistle.
Stars tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still scoreless in this one. Loose puck and he's in on the line. He's stopped. He's stopped.
He's like a rubber band. He's out of the net, but he finds his way back in to make that save. So the shooter's in a kind of spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Moves the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. The Flyers have it from their own end. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Pushes it across to Andre. Pass right back. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, the emotion elevates after a save like that, James, and even on replay, it's happening again for me. I mean, that was absolutely unbelievable. Everyone's standing on their feet. They cannot believe that he made that save.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Puck is dropped. He wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Flyers ready to go on the attack. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't keep a hold of it. And here's the pass to Mangiapane. Here they come on the rush.
That's a beautiful goal. How about the pass, too? Distributed perfectly for him to be able to one-time that puck and just powder it. But it goes off the post. He's lucky that that found the back of the net.
Edmonton's done a nice job staying with their game, and it finally pays off here, Cheryl, with a goal.
Yeah, when you trust the process and you stay attack, this is exactly what happens. You have a good habit, you find a way to get it done, and you execute. Now you got to build on it. You got to find a way to get another one and continue on with consistency. Back, and that's what coaches are always preach here, James. And I feel like there's been an urgency to their step, and it's showing on the scoreboard. Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it is coming handy for him because he makes an incredible save.
And that might be an own goal. Yeah, I think you're right.
I think so, James. I mean, goaltenders are so good at tracking the puck and fighting to find it, and I don't think he saw it or knew where it was, so his feet start swimming in the crease, and as a result, the puck goes in. That's a tough one.
Here in the later stages of this period, Edmonton's got a one-goal lead. Along the half wall with the puck. And there's the save. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Oilers have controlled this game here in the first period. More shots, more goals. The face-off, they take the puck. Moves it quickly over to McDavid. From off the wall and onto his stick. Trying to get it out of the right end. It's in! He scores!
Oh, that's fast. 2 quick goals in a minute 20.
Anybody who just got up for a quick snack is probably looking at the scoreboard going, what happened?
Well, don't blink. The game can change in an instant.
Absolutely. The Oilers win position here in the open ice. York's taking it from his own end. Quick shot! Save in front.
Nagara's in a great position to be able to make that stop, James. That's in a high-scoring area. It's a threat straight A when he makes the stop.
Comes the pass in the right lane. He grabs the puck here at the point. York's going to play it from the back of the cage. Takes it to the post.
The Flyers are working hard to get back in this game. They're wiring off the post, but they're generating offense. The coach, the staff, the entire team needs to stay confident here. They're generating the looks. They just have to find a way to execute.
Brings it over to Nugent Hopkins. The Stars opted to hang on to the puck for a faceoff.
Hyman's being relied upon for offense here, James, and why would you? Look at the point streak that he has going right now. They're leaning on him, and he's answering the call.
The Flyers come up with a defensive zone draw. There's the whistle, icing to call, big face-off looming. Edmonton's put a lot of pucks on net, and they continue to lead late in the first. There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in a moment. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. All right, Pierre, let's get back to work here for a moment. We've already played a period in this one. What do you make of what you see?
The Oilers have a lead in this game. Now there's a majority of the time. This is a high-scoring affair. Not much like we talked about. You got to figure that the next shot might win.
The Flyers gain the zone. Took it along the wall by Delorier. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck now. And now he moves it to Draisaitl. Comes to the front. And he was held to that save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Edmonton's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. The Flyers win the draw on their own end. And he's ridden off the puck. That's a good footwork to kick it away. And we're going to get a face-off after the offside. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's a 2-goal lead we're looking at with the score 3-1. Philadelphia's won the draw in the neutral zone. Nugent Hopkins looks around and reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Edmonton's got possession here in the neutral zone. Right side set up ahead into the middle of the ice. Storms up with the blocker. Oh, what a great stop as he got a piece of it with the glove.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
Moves it across to Michkov. He overstands control of the puck. Passes it over to Nugent Hopkins. Tried to get too few with it and loses possession.
Sometimes when you lose the puck, it's a product of trying to do too much. Sometimes keeping it simple is more effective.
Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck.
Philadelphia is working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it too again, how important it's going to be.
Lines up his opponent perfectly with that hip check. Feeds the puck across to Tippett. Skinner's going to elect to just hang on for a whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, and I like that he landed on this one. He's physically engaged and keeping himself in it.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Edmonton's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. The Flyers win that offensive zone face-off. Moves it to first. And now he angles it across to Henry. Scooped up along the wall by Emerson. And a great heads-up defensive play here.